So I'm here with some of Miss Edwards' fifth graders, and they called themselves the Racing Rockets for this project. Can you tell me, right from the beginning, what this project was about, how you got started doing the project? Yes.
It was about how to make a rocket go up and what made it go up and how rockets are made and like the materials that you.
So you use different materials?
Yeah, we used paper as like the body, styrofoam for the fins and nose cone, and tape.
Okay.
And that's all we really needed to make it.
What instructions were you given at the beginning of the project to get you started?
Miss Edwards gave she each gave us a tube, and then she says you should wrap it around to start making the rocket, and then from that we started designing our own fins, and then designs like how you wanted your nose cone to go on. Then some groups added little designs.
Okay, cool. So I'm assuming that you guys, when you started this, are not like rocket experts.
Yeah.
You haven't been to rocket building school. So how did you know what to do?
Well, we actually saw what the bottle rocket looks like, even though we weren't going to make it. And we didn't just start out making the rocket. First, we learned how to use a clinometer to measure how high the rocket went. And I guess since we knew that it was coming, it wasn't as frightening.
Okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't frightening.
Yeah, or nerve-wracking.
Or nerve-wracking. But you didn't build rockets out of soda bottles and fins?
We started from scratch with only paper.
Okay. And how soon did you launch your rockets after building your first one?
It was only a couple of weeks because we started working together, then it became more easy.
Mm-hmm.
So it only took a week or two.
Okay, and then you launched your rockets?
Yeah.
How did these rockets fly?
They fly pretty high. And proof is that I think the bottle rockets use 90 psi to lift the rocket up, but for the paper rockets we only use 50 psi, and they went much higher.
Wow, okay. Now, when you say PSI, I'm assuming that you have to use something to launch the rockets. What did you use to launch the rockets? Yeah.
Well, so there's a launching platform, and then there's this little wire, and then at the end was a button. So, and then someone would count down, and then the person would press the button, and the rocket would go up.
Cool. And what would force the rocket up into the air? Yeah.
When someone would press the button, that would make air come through a tube, because we were pumping the PSI.
Okay.
And then that went into the button. Someone pressed the buttons. It went into a wire thing.
Yeah.
Until it reached the rocket, something opened. Then the air forced it up.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Did your rocket work the first time?
Yes. Yeah, it worked really good.
Did it go really high?
Yes. You got the second highest.
Did any other rockets not work?
Yes.
So what did you guys learn about making rockets by doing this project? You can take your time and think about it. Yeah.
You try to make it as lightweight as you can. You try to make it really aerodynamic.
Okay. What did you learn?
You learn that not every time is going to be a time when your rocket's going to work well, and that if you keep on trying different things, it's possible you will find the right kind. People also use that for medicines and other things, so it does help in many ways.
Okay. And what did you learn?
I learned that it's not easy. You have to really make it. You gotta put the nose on, you gotta make the fins, you gotta make all this. You gotta fill up all the air holes with tape. So there's a lot of different things that you have to do, and you pretty much have to do everything perfect if you want your rocket to go on.
Cool. What was hard about the project? What was hard about doing this? Because you said it took more than a week to do. What were some of the things that were hard? Yeah.
Some of the things that were hard were some people would have some decisions that they wanted to make. Let's say someone wanted to make big fins, not everyone would want to make the big fins. Or it could be that it's like hard to put the fins like in an even like thirds if you had 3 fins because there's no ruler that you can use.
What was hard for you?
For me, sometimes it was like doing everything well. Like I can't like start cutting something, and cut into it, and like cut. And I made a few mistakes that
So what happened when you made those mistakes?
we had to do it over.
Okay, and that was okay?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, cause it didn't take that much time away, anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Me, like I shaved a nose cone down. It was sometimes hard for me, like to get it right in there, and also I did the taping, and sometimes it was hard because sometimes it will get all bunched up. Then we can't do it. Then we have to do it over.
Do it over. So you made mistakes that you had to do over as well.
Yeah.
Can we go back to what the first person said, which was sometimes some people wanted to do one thing and some people wanted to do another?
For sure.
Can you tell me how you worked that out? Because the 3 of you built one rocket, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So since you raised the idea, let's hear what they said, and then you can comment on that. So give me an example of something you had to work out together. Yeah.
Okay, so me and him, we wanted our rocket to be blue and green and like gold and stuff like that. And then we agreed that in the presentation, like she wanted one of the rockets to be pink, but instead of one of the rockets being pink, we let the presentation slides be pink.
Okay. So you guys made a compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that one example that you remembered?
Yeah, that was like probably the most hard decision to choose from because like they wanted to have more of like a color that they liked, and it's but that's like what teams do because like it's like decisions that you have to make, and I guess that's one con of a team.
One of the challenges or one of the cons of a team. Sure. What was your thought?
My thought was like same thing, that one with the pink rocket. That was our biggest one, but we didn't argue as much as some of the other teams. Some other teams were like yelling at each other.
Okay.
Sometimes I saw some people crying if they didn't get what we want. We just went by the majority of rules, and we would also try to compromise.
Okay. So I was you sort of answered your question, but let me ask it anyway. What do you think about this team made it work? Maybe you should each say something about that because you all have a different opinion about the team. Yes, what's your thought?
I think we actually had a lot of teamwork because we never really got mad at each other.
Okay.
And we were always happy, and we each pitched in on everything.
Okay.
So I think that helped us a lot.
What about you?
I think it's because we were letting each and every person have a decision, and we would actually make a vote which one we really liked the best. And if we couldn't decide, we would actually do rock, paper, scissors, so we wouldn't have to fight.
Okay.
We didn't want to like do some choosing.
Okay.
Instead, we made it fair. Yeah, like one time, me and Annabelle both wanted to do one of the final slide for the thing. We just went to rock, paper, scissors. I won, so she said, "Okay, you're going to do it." I'm like, "Take it."
Okay.
It's over.
So maybe we should turn our attention